What's up everyone, it's your boy Mix here from Tortuga PH. If you like tattoo and anime content videos, well this channel might be the one for you. So hit that subscribe button right here and yeah, watch all the videos, check it all out. When you're done, hit that bell for new videos and yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's get into today's video. Today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 tattoos in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a really awesome show, check it out. And here we go, we'll start off with the Homunculus. Now there's so many Homunculus out there that, well, there's just too many to tackle them one by one, so we'll tackle them in one group. So the Homunculus, most of them have the Ouroboros tattoo, which is a snake or a dragon or a scaled creature eating its tail. So it symbolizes eternity because it's like a cycle of life, right? But yeah, basically that's what they have and that's what signifies them to be homunculus. Except for one, which I think is called Pride, the little Salem Bradley kid. Yeah, I don't like fucking Bradley. Anyway, Salem Bradley, I hate that little punk. Anyway, he has like a nipple tattoo or something like that. It's like a super lame one, but yeah. Anyway, that's the homunculus. The hottest one is probably Lust. Everybody knows Lust. And yeah, I think the one with the best tattoo, although I do like Greed's tattoo right here, and well, Wrath's eyeball tattoo, which is probably the most extreme tattoo, if you ask me, because it's right on your damn eyeball. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But there's also Gluttony, which is the one on his tongue, right? And it's really hard to pick one, but if I had to pick one, I think it would be Gluttony because dude likes to eat. I like to eat. I'm a gluttony. Alright, anyway, next up, I think we'll talk about Izumi Curtis, which is the teacher of Edenal. So her background is basically, she had a kid. The kid died because like stillbirth, I think, or something like that. And well, she wanted it back to life. So she tried to do human transmutation, which ended up losing her organs. Like that's equivalent exchange. And what she got back wasn't her kid, which if you watch the show, you all know what it is, right? Yeah, so she has a tattoo right here of a cross with like a snake on it. And a lot of people wonder what that is. I think because Ed wears some sort of symbol of it as well. But basically I think it's a symbol given to those who have tried human transmutation. So it's kind of like an outcast marking because in their times or where they are or in their world, human transmutation is a no-no. I mean, it probably would be here as well if we could do it, but yeah, you can't do that shit. Alright, so that's why they marked her, or I think they marked her because of that. Anyway, next up we have Kimblee. So Kimblee, if you don't know him, he's a pretty badass character. I like his character design, his backstory. I like that he is a mass murderer during the Ishval army thing. He's basically the generic blood-crazed soldier that goes berserk. And he has like PTSD from the war and shit like that. Like, basically he got arrested too, like towards the end of that war, and well, they needed somebody to fight Scar and all that, so they decided to let them free or whatever. And well, he's got them 2 tattoos right here. They're pretty awesome looking tattoos. A lot of people get them actually. I've seen those palm tattoos on other people in real life. They're pretty cool, but if you think about it, Kimblee has to probably retouch his palms every other month. Otherwise, his alchemy will not work. So I don't know how. Yeah, it's like his weakness. Like just cut his palm, or like when it's faded. Like catch him when the tattoo's faded, and he won't be at full power. Anyway, it's a pretty smart thing for him to do to tattoo his palms because Well, you have Roy Mustang that wears like a glove thing, and yeah, if that glove just burns off or gets damaged, he's kind of screwed, right? Uh, but he is not the most covered palm tattooed in the show. There is a random alchemist. I forgot what he does. I think it's like iron blood or whatever kind of alchemy he has. It's like an old guy. It's like full of like tattoos all over the thing. But then he like dies really fast and he's like super weak. Yeah. Notable mention. Next up we got Scar. Now Scar I already talked about in a previous video, and Scar has a basically he got his arm from his brother, right? Like he got crushed, and his brother also got like crushed as well. And his brother's arm is the one that came off, like the only thing that remained. And yeah, Scar's arm was messed up, so they had to chop it off and then put his brother's arm in there. And that's how he got the tattoos, right? Now Scar is a full-on soldier of the Ishvals, well trained in hand-to-hand combat. That's why the way he fights is still kind of like Ryu, I guess, or like he kind of reminds me of Kaoru from Baki because he uses grips, like he touches stuff, and basically he deconstructs anything, any form of matter he can deconstruct. Now it's basically the flow of alchemy, which is you think of the object, you deconstruct that object, and with the same molecules you produce a different object or element or something. What he does is he completely stops the recreation part of the alchemy process and just stops at the destruction. So basically, he just destroys anything that he touches. Except I don't know why he can't destroy. Oh yeah, because he has to think about what compounds he's gonna destroy, right? That's why when he touched Ed's automail, it didn't get destroyed because he was thinking of deconstructing human bodies, which is pretty awesome that he can just do that. But he gets more OP towards the end. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know. He also has another power, which basically he uses the recreation part of his transmutation circle tattoo thing, and he becomes even more powerful. But then he kind of falls behind in the power levels. If you compare him to like Hohenheim and what's his name, Ed's dad, and Edward Elric. Yeah, he's more powerful than Scar. Yeah, that's it for my boy Scar though. Like, awesome looking tattoos, really hard to pull off in real life. You have to have like really fit arms, and I don't know what those things will look like age, but it doesn't matter. You get some cool tattoos, just get them if you're gonna get them. All right, next and lastly, what's that girl's name again? Oh yeah, Riza or Hawkeye. Now Hawkeye's story is pretty dark because like her dad basically tattooed her back and she had no choice in it because, well, the dad was so paranoid that people were gonna steal his research on flame alchemy, which is like a super OP alchemy during that time. He did not write anything down on paper. He finalized his work and tattooed it on his daughter's back, which is Hawkeye. And this Hawkeye entrusted the flame alchemy to Roy Mustang during the Ishval War, and Roy Mustang basically used that super OP power and just brutalized and murdered. Killed a bunch of Ishvals. I don't know if he killed more than Kimberly. Maybe they were in like a Lord of the Rings Two Towers type of thing where they're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. But I doubt it because like Mustang is supposedly nice. Kimberly's just a fucking psychopath. But yeah, Hawkeye later like regretted it and asked Mustang to like burn her back so that no other alchemist or no one else can like learn this power other than Mustang, because I guess Mustang is the one she trusts the most and it's okay that he has. Alright, so that's it for the Full Metal Alchemist. Those are the top 5 tattoos in it. There's actually more than 5. There's a few more out there in that show that I didn't get to tackle, but these are the ones that are most known and the ones that I like the most, and also the characters that I like the most. So, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like, comment below, subscribe, hit that bell. I'll see you all in the next video. This was really fun to make. I'm gonna make more. Later, weeps.